Tuesday morning. We got both of them sitting there running, warming up. Ready to really add to the log pile this morning. We're hoping we can drag, hopefully total, we'd like to get about 15,000 feet of walnut out today, added to the deck. We've got a lot of big trees down on the creek bottom to drag that we cut there Saturday and last Friday, and that's what we're going to use the Prentice for. And then we've still got some along the bluff down here we're going to use a little 540 for, because it's tight getting to them. We don't want to tear a lot of things up. So that's how today's going to run. So we'll be switching back and forth between the two. This is the first time we've had the Prentice on the job in quite a while. So here goes nothing. It's actually kind of comical to see someone run one of these big skitters that's never ran one before. Like my Uncle Kenny there. He's never been on the Prentice. He's having a heck of a time. It's kind of fun just watching him. I'm sitting here on the little 540 dragging these walnut out, and he's supposed to pack them and take them across the creek, because we can there's a creek crossing up here. And rather than to get the logs full of gravel with me dragging them, he was going to use the arch on the gravel to pack them across. But he's down here having a heck of a time. Let's go take a look at that. Now he's still back over there messing around with that Prentice. I had to use a little 540 to muscle this hog out of there. There's some footage in this old boy here. This old tree's seen a lot of floods. Seen a lot of coons too, probably in its day. Man, you talk about a good crotch right there for some gun stocks. That is like a perfect saddle crotch to get some gun stock material out right there. Oh boy, he's back there just making a mess of things. Well, I better unhook this log so I can go back there and make sure it's all done right. Alright, we got that big tree, wiggling it around, scuffing it up, mowing over other little trees. Boy. I think he better just stick with a chainsaw. Old Prentice is strong, man. She'll drag a load. One thing about it. You know, we put those new 30.5s on there last March, I believe, and this is the first time they've ever been used. We got those tires from Josh Taylor down there at Dozer Stuff. He hooks us up with all of our tires. He might be starting to catch on to that big skidder a little bit. I don't know. Awful slow and jerky. Today's the first day he's ever ran that thing, though. In his defense, he's never ran that Prentice skidder until today. And I guess, you know, if you go from running like one of these little bees to jumping on something like that, it's joystick controlled, and got that slap shifter in it. Of course, the size difference, it would take a little getting used to. Grab a gear. I said, I mean, if you've never run one of these things before, and we call it, I mean, it's an 05, but it's new to us, but we don't. And really, yeah, the power is nice in that skidder, but the things I don't like about it is so electronic, which all these newer skidders are. Man, I just don't like that electronic stuff. It's hard to work on. It can be one of the simplest things, and it'll just give you nightmares and headaches about how to get it fixed. That's what I don't like about them. That's why we try to stay with these little old mechanical B and D model John Deeres. Simple, easy to work on. They don't take nothing to them, man. Easy stuff. Let's go over here and grab a log. Show them how to muscle it out with the old B here. I'll have to jump off and hook a choker real quick. Oh, let's see. Here, Mr. Choker cable. A lot of footage in that old tree there. Yeah, maybe he'll get it. Let's go back and get a few more. We got another one hooked up here, another pretty good one. This was that big cluster of trees from Saturday that we cut. I think we've got two more out here, and they're not near as big as these guys. These were the biggest here. These, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7, however many there were. Pretty good cluster. And they're all got some really good size and height to them. Good diameter logs, clean, no knots, defects. A little sappy down here in the creek bottom, not too bad though. See if we can get these out and go back here and fish out these other two and go to a different spot. We'll kind of do a walkthrough of this little pile here. This was all on the east side of the creek. The tree's got a little bad spot in it there. Won't go too far. Tall thing. Sappy. Some size. Got a little issue down there at the bottom. Big tall footage tree. And great big, tall, long tree. There's the Prentice. There's the 540. There's just those handful of trees on that other side. Most of them we got left. Or if you look over there, there's a deep draw on that hill over there. We got quite a few left on that hill. Kind of, there's quite a bit of footage here in these few logs. This whole thing here's got some size to it, a little veneer to here. I don't know what the length of that is. It's big, it's over 24 inches here. Way over 24. Probably Probably 24 feet or better, just by looking at it. Yeah, it's probably closer to 30. Pretty tree. Don't see too many of them like that anymore. It's nice to have that big skidder on deals like this, where you can move these bigger trees faster, keep them up off the ground too. Makes it easier when you buck them. A lot easier, a lot nicer. Pretty good set of logs right there. I have no idea what our total footage count is for the last 2 days. We've got another pile we drug out this morning, and actually 2 more piles we drug out this morning. This farm's so big, we just put the logs in piles depending on where they're at.